New at 10, money meant for COVID-related safety in schools will be used for a non-COVID-related project at McAllen ISD. The school board approving the move this evening. The money will help expand a nature park. Channel 5's Trevier Gonzalez was at today's school board meeting. And Trevier, what do you know about the plan?
Only for new construction for what is said to be called the McAllen ISD Discovery Center. Now, this is a project that is geared toward getting students to be more interested and invested in ecology. And the way in which this is being paid for is through ESSER funds. Now, that is federal funding, federal dollars that are meant to address students being able to get back into the classroom safely.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay.
It was a measure that was unanimous and without discussion. The use of $4 million to expand the Quinta Mazatlan, an urban sanctuary owned by the city of McAllen. Its focus centered around the education of birds and plant life. That expansion, part of the city's Center for Urban Ecology at Quinta Mazatlan, a 34,000 square foot research facility that is not yet constructed. A spokesman for the district telling us this step is something important for the community.
It's a big win for our kids because we're going to be afforded a rare opportunity to provide an authentic science lab right here in our own backyard.
But it wasn't without criticism. One MISD parent at last month's school board meeting concerned how money from this move would utilize federal funding meant to address the impact of the pandemic on students.
I'm having difficulty understanding the partnership between the school, our kids, and the park.
The expansion would create 11 educational pods throughout the site. It will be open to all McAllen ISD students. That's 30 campuses. The district Monday night working to clarify that the use of those federal dollars is headed to the right place and a necessary investment for the future.
We're using this money to address achievement gaps, which do exist as a result of COVID. And this will not only address those achievement gaps, but it's going to connect kids to higher education, and it's going to bolster their education in the scientific realm for decades to come.
And during a podcast with the superintendent back in June, the district telling the public that ESSER funding could include new construction as an allowable use if it can be justified and tied back to the pandemic. Is something like this, would you say, justified?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is not only an investment now to address achievement gaps that exist right now because of COVID, but this is going to continue to pay dividends for years and years down the line.
According to the memorandum of understanding that was agreed on this evening, this is something that could be projected to be finished by December of 2024. Now, while the city of McAllen is thankful, they tell us they are continuing to seek for more people being able to fund this project. In McAllen, Trevier Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 10.